Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jose Quintana gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Into the box now, Brian Reynolds lifted into center field. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hayward is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Javier.
And the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He stays alive, still 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Another full count offering on its way. Line towards center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting center, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Newman has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Striding in, Colin Moran. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Colin Moran.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Again, another foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jose Osuna.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Osuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. To short. There's Baez. And there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there. 1 out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second. Newman brings it in to second for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 14, Luke Maile.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Maile, once a Toronto Blue Jay, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Happ comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Now batting, Trevor Williams. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Liner towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping up now, Kevin Newman. He singled to open up the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one's starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and 0. Here it is. Hit to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The left fielder, Yasiel.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
Left side. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jason.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Jose Quintana. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled away. One and two. Here it comes. Popped up. Maley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. Into the box, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Schwarber is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Bryant in foul ground. And, oh, he can't rein it in.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Next will be Jose Osuna, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance? Eric Gonzalez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
The set and the 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled off. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call, 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 27.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Newman is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
The count is 1 and 2. Ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hit the other way out toward right field. Osuna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, one man out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 1-1 to Schwarber. Rizzo stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he fouls this one off. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Colin Moran. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Jose Osuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
No one out with a runner at second. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Maley shading to his right. 1 out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Sent on the ground out to second. Newman fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Ryan Tepera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Seventh inning ready to roll. Stepping into the box, Luke Maile 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Kevin Kramer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. Mitch Keller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Osuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Colin Moran comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Into the box now, Jose Osuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here it comes. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends. Bottom of the inning now, and is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. He doubled his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So here's Albert Almora next, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Right there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Shoots this one over to first. A throw to the plate. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in now, Luke Maile. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Adam Frazier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Kevin Newman. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Keone Kela is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course,
belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Victor Caratini will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Curveball misses inside. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Williams gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jose Quintana is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, the Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 2-1. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-0. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-3. The Nationals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 13-12. Pete Alonso plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 8-6. The Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they stole a walk-off win in extras against the Giants 8-7. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-5. The Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they made short work of the Padres 7-1. The Rays pummeled the Yankees 9-3. The Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-0. The Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-2. Salvador Perez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 11-1. The Oakland Athletics combined for a 4-hitter as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-0. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.